Welcome to Drame Tax and Associate LLC. Hello everyone. Thanks for joining me once again for another video of a 2022 tax education and information. My goal is to bring you the most up-to-date and accurate information so you can be informed with the cleared and accurate information to make the wise tax decisions. My name is Ibrahima Drame and I am professional tax prepared. I prepared both personal and the business taxes for all 50 states. First, if anyone interested in my service, here's my direct contact number, 347-575-5114. My email is drame1045@yahoo.com. Free consultation is available upon your request. Today is a Saturday, January 21st, 2023. Our topic and discussion are going to be three areas. Please watch all those three areas to get the most benefit and understanding of this topic we are going to talk about. First topic, what is a child tax credit? Second, what is the additional child tax credit? Third, the differences between them. And the fourth, the rules to be qualified for child tax credit. This is a very important credit. Is given to low-income people to help themselves with the family. We're going to explain everything to you. Please pay attention and listen to all three parts to have a full understanding. Thanks for joining me once again. This is a part 2. We are talking about child tax credit. If you don't watch part 1, please go watch the part 1 in order to have a continued understanding of the child tax credit. So, is a child tax credit same as additional child tax credit? Answer is yes. They are divided into the two parts. First is non-refundable. Remember I discussed that part. Non-refundable child tax credit. Then additional child tax credit, which is refundable portion of the child tax credit. So let's take a look below to have understanding. One, $500. Remember I told you $500 is a non-refundable portion of the child tax credit, and then that's what we called non-refundable, because that money will not be refunded to you regardless if you have no tax liability. However, if you have tax liability, we'll get the full $2,000, but we'll get the full $2,000, but the $500 will be used to pay that off. If anything excess $500, more than $500, that $2,000 will be used to pay that tax liability. Whatever that left, that money will be refunded back to you. But if you have a $2,000 tax liability and they have a $2,000 child tax credit, the full $2,000 will apply for that tax liability. Therefore, you will not have any refund. Two, $1,500. Again, we're repeating ourselves, redundance. $1,500. That's what we call refundable, credit, refundable child tax credit if there's no tax liability. Three, it will be given only after tax liability is fully paid off. So that means this money, again, that $2,000, full $2,000, will only given to the taxpayer if the taxpayer has no tax liability. That's a very important to understand. Number 4, non-refundable get lost with the zero tax liability. In other words, if you have no tax liability, you get the full $2,000. You will not get the full $2,000. The $500 is not non-refundable will not be refunded to you. The maximum refundable you will get is $1,500, $1,500. And I hope you understand that part. Number 5, the rules. The child tax credit and additional child tax credit are same rules. There's no distinction, there's no differences between them. They are the same. The only difference is one of them is refundable, portion of them is refundable, portion of them is non-refundable. $1,500 is refundable, $500 is non-refundable. If you have tax liability, they will use the credit to pay the tax liability. Whatever that left will be refunded to you. If your tax liability is equal to your child tax credit, the full amount will be used to pay off the tax liability. So that's very important to understand. Again, we are going to part 3. That's the last part to give you further detail about the child tax credit. Thanks for joining me once again. Watch out for part 3.